Today we're learning how to solve a cube root equation. So basically we're doing exactly the same as Wednesday and Thursday, except for cube root. On Wednesday and Thursday we deal with square root. So the warm-up question is also solve the x in the square root equation. So every time we need to solve something, we're doing pandas reverse, or you can say set map. SA, subtraction, addition is always your first thing to remove, and then division and multiplication is the second thing to remove, exponent third thing to remove, and then parentheses. After you remove parentheses, you may need to redo set map again. Okay, now let's do the warm-up together. Step 1, subtraction, addition outside the square root. What's that number? Plus 2. So I want to remove the plus 2 by subtract 2 on both sides, doing the opposite operation. So plus 2 and minus 2 can be canceled out. On the right side, 20 minus 2 is 18. So we copy what's left over on the left side. And then we go to step 2, which is remove division or multiplication. It is 3 times the square root, so I want to remove this 3 using the opposite, which is divide by 3 on both sides. 3 and 3 cancel out. 18 divided by 3 leaves me 6. So I'll write here because I don't have enough space. Square root of x plus 9 equals 6. Okay, now question, what is the opposite of square root? The opposite of square root is square. So all I need to do is to square on both sides of the equation to remove the square root. Okay, square root and square gets canceled out. 6 squared is 36, refer to the perfect cheat sheet, anchor chart on the wall. 36, x plus 9. Okay, now we are redoing the set map again because I am dealing with the parentheses. Or you can think, I need to leave the x by itself. How do I leave it by itself? I need to subtract 9 on both sides. 9, positive 9 and minus 9 cancel out. 36 minus 9 is 27, so x equals 27 is the answer. So this is the square root. What we're doing today is called the cube root, solving cube root equation. The only difference is the exponent from square, or from square root it will become cube root. So let's see, the opposite of square root is square. And guess, excuse me, the opposite of cube root is cube. Write it down, or x cubed. Then everything else is the same. We're still doing a set map, however, only for the e or exponent part. Every time we see cube root, we need to put a cube to cancel it out. Okay, so we can do the example problem together. Step 1, remove subtraction or addition. Still outside the house first. Subtraction or addition is usually the backyard. it is minus 2. How do I remove the minus 2? Plus 2 on both sides. Okay, negative 2 plus 2 gets canceled out. On the right side, 13 plus 2 gives me 15. And I copy down what's left over. And then my step 2, remove the division or multiplication. Usually it's the front yard. So I have 5 times the cube root. What's the opposite of times or multiply? It is division, so I divide by 5 on both sides. 15 divided by 5 leaves me 3. And the cube root of x plus 3. I like to write the 3 on the top because I don't want to confuse with the number in the front. And then e means exponent. What's the opposite of cube root? It is cube. So I put cube on both sides of the equation to remove the cube root. So cube root of 3 and 3 gets canceled out. 3 cube, you can use your calculator or the perfect cheat sheet on the wall. 3 cube is 27. Okay. The cube root and cube cancel out, so I only need to write what's inside the cube root on the left side, x plus 3. Then p, pandas again, do pandas reverse again. I want to leave the x by itself. How do I leave it by itself? I need to remove the positive 3. So subtract 3 on both sides. X equal 27 minus 3, which is 24. That's the answer. So it's not difficult. The only difference is the step 3. What we did yesterday and the day before, we square on both sides, but today is we cube on both sides. That's the only difference. Everything else are the same. I'll show you one more question, and you guys will finish the paper. Let me show you question 2. Question 2. Again, so for x, we're always using set map. Subtraction, addition first. Division, multiplication, then exponent, then p. That's the order of removing the everything outside of x. So let's see. Outside of the cube root, do I have any subtraction or addition? Or do I have anything in the backyard? No. Outside the house, I only have a front yard. So I can skip step 1, subtraction or addition for question 2. I can start from step 2, division or multiplication. I see that it's 2 times the cube root. So I want to divide, do the opposite. Divide by 2 on both sides to remove the 2. Okay. Now on the left side is cube root x plus 4. And the right side is 20 divided by 2, which is 10. Okay, now I see the cube root. I want to remove it by the opposite. What is the opposite of cube root? It is cube. So I need to put cube on both sides. Okay, so cube root and the cube gets canceled out. On the left side is just what's inside the cube root, x plus 4. And on the right side, 10 cube, refer to the perfect cheat sheet anchor chart, is 1000. Then I need to have the x by itself by subtract 4 on both sides. Positive 4 minus 4 gets canceled out. X equal 996. That's the answer. Now finish the back of the paper and turn it in before you leave.